Hey, what's up, you guys? Tom is back with another LinScents video. Today we have a fragrance from Maison Alhambra, but before we get into that, just want to say thank you guys again. It is an honor to be playing on one of those electronic devices, whether it is that cell phone, that tablet, that laptop, that Macintosh, that brand new big screen TV. Maybe it's a Note. Maybe it's the LG Wing. Maybe it is the Motorola Razr Flip. Maybe it's the Sidekick. Wherever and however you watch me, it is an honor. And if you guys are new to this channel, you like what you see, hit the subscribe button right there, the like button right there, notifications down there, and drop some comments down there. Anyways, Maison Alhambra, man, they have quite a few, I think maybe 3 so far, but Louis Vuitton fragrances. Now, you guys know Louis Vuitton is quite expensive. You're looking at about $250 to $350, $400 for 100 ml. Okay, now I was happy to do this one because today in the Midwest, Wisconsin, shouts out to anybody that lives in Wisconsin, man, we were hit with a nice blessing, a nice cool front, if you will. While everyone is baking and sweating down there in the sauna down south and everywhere else, we were hit with a nice 65-degree day. Now, it was gray and cloudy, but man, this just feels so good. And here's the beauty about living again in the Midwest or Wisconsin. Maybe Michigan feels the same right now, Minnesota. But while you guys down south may have a couple of fall fragrances that work wonders in the cool weather, you probably use it like maybe 10 times out of the whole year. Here in the Midwest, we get pretty much like 6 months of that, okay? Then 4 months of summer. You know, obviously summer fragrances aren't that cool anyways. We like our fall fragrances, our spicy, warm, tobacco-rich fragrances instead of those citrusy-based musk fragrances. And then occasionally in the summertime, Mother Nature grants us with a nice fall day. And this one fragrance right here that I got in front of me is probably good for a nice fall day, okay? This one is Lowe Nouveau. Lowe Nouveau, okay? Now, you guys know this is Louis Vuitton's Nouveau Munde. Now, the one thing I can already tell about this fragrance I'm gonna like. Now, whether I like the actual scent or not, I like the fact that it is a simple note breakdown. You got 3 notes. You got cacao, you got a little bit of saffron, and you got some oud. People say it's kind of animalic, so who knows? I'm stoked. Honestly, again, you guys, I like fragrances that you just get right to the point. 3 notes, man, let those notes shine. Those are the times where you can literally pretty much smell all the notes in a fragrance. You get one of those fragrances that's got like 10 notes in each portion of the fragrance, and it's like you're trying to look for all of them. And then you got notes in there that are the same thing, like you got 2 different florals, 2 spices. Hey, I'm not an aardvark, okay? Anyways, here we go. Lowe Nouveau, okay? Typical Maison Alhambra box. Opens up like this, like one of those pound cakes, if you will. You open it up, and then you get that nice cylinder-shaped box, if you will. Cylinder. Would it be a box then after that? No, just a nice cylinder container, if you will. Okay. There's Nouveau, and again we open that up, and it's gonna sit there just like that. Okay. Nice apple juicy looking color on that fragrance. Nice heavy bottle like the rest of them, but there it is. Nouveau. Okay. Nouveau. Nice magnetic cap, as always. But there you go. Typical Maison Alhambra fashion. Okay, let's see what it's all like. I'm kind of disappointed they went with this silver. I don't know if they did that with the other ones. I thought it was all black, but could be wrong, but silver. Here we go. Now, I'm going to spray this. I do have a little bit of company over, so what I am going to do is I am outdoors, okay? There's not really no breeze, so hopefully there's a breeze right there, so hopefully a breeze does help. But I'm outside on the patio. Got the guest. He's going to come kind of close to the door and let you know if he can smell this stuff. Now, he might not show his face, but here we go. We'll see if he likes it. He's more on the metrosexual type, so he might not like this one, but just gonna see if he can smell it at least. So, Mr. Guest of honor, if you are at least able to just smell this in the air, at least just give us that. Did a quick little wave.
It smells fresh.
You think so?
Mm-hmm.
Well, when you get closer to it, it probably won't smell fresh because it is a woody,
that's what I
cacao, and spicy. So I don't know if you can.
That's what I meant when I said it smells fresh. It smells
Like fresh spicy. I'll give him a fresh
like
little
wood.
Something good.
Okay, once you spray it, it's a little more.
Yeah, so
like a sweet tobacco. That's not what I'm getting. Like,
yeah, I'm kind of getting a little sweet in the air.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's that cacao. There's cacao in here, and saffron.
Ooh.
Saffron's usually a nice warm spice that's usually kind of sweet, so that's probably where you're getting that sweet from. But on the skin, this is not really. This is not going to be for everybody. I'm gonna let me see if I'm gonna spray him a little bit too on his hand. He might not like this one. I'm kind of feeling he won't like this one, but this is definitely a grown man fragrance. This is not for a young guy right here. Young guy will not like this. If he does like it, it's only because of what you smell in the air is a little different than what you're gonna smell on the skin.
It does smell completely
way different
on the skin.
It's kind of animalic. It's kind of definitely, it's got that woodiness to it. It's kind of slightly spicy. Kind of leathery almost.
Yeah, I was gonna say a leather.
Now, I'm going to see if this guy can bring me another one real quick, because I kind of want to do a side-by-side with this one. And hey, Ralph, on the top shelf, the right side, there's going to be a brown bottle that looks like this. Because the reason why I want to do a side-by-side is because that one has leather in it. This one does not, but it smells leathery. It smells leathery. It smells kind of woody and woody. It's got a slight little bit of spice, not too much. But again, in the air, you're going to kind of get this almost like fresh, almost kind of fruity, kind of woody scent in the air. Is it Mr. England? No, it's called Jean Lowe. It's the brown bottle. Look at that. There's no editing in here. You're going to have to hear me scream at the guy. He's going to find it. It should be a dark bottle. Dark round bottle. Jean Lowe. Should be right in the front. Right on the right-hand side. See, that's how you know when you're taking great inventory. Yellow. Nope, not that one. The other one. There's one right next to it. It's a dark bottle. See, there's no editing here. You're going to hear everything. This one. Here we go. So, I'm going to spray this one. This one is a leathery fragrance too. Kind of want to do a side-by-side because honestly, these two fragrances might be so alike that you know, if you've seen both of them and you're like, which one should I get? Well, you're going to find out pretty soon. Now, what I will say about this one is this one kind of has like a little bit of a sweeter smell when you get closer to the skin. Almost kind of like I think that one has like, it has like a fruit in there. I think the fruit really helps that fragrance out a lot. Compared to this one, it's kind of like that woody, it's kind of slightly sweet. Again, that could be from that cacao. Hey, see, sometimes you got to give them a smack on the rear. They're both, the leather on both are really good. I think the leather comes off a little stronger on this one. That leathery smell. Honest, they're both definitely for grown-ups, okay? Growner gentlemen, much older gentlemen will probably like this. Even a younger guy, maybe a young guy that's kind of because this kind of smells like you could either be bossy, like a boss style fragrance, even though it doesn't have that like that huge pop, but you want to smell like a leathery, like you kind of want to smell rich and luxurious, because they both smell luxurious, leathery. But this will be more for that guy that's about to go into that cigar bar. Maybe he's getting off of his Harley, doesn't want to smell fruity. Obviously, Harley Davidson riders, they're not going to go out there smelling like fruit and roses and stuff like that. They want to kind of smell earthy and woody and leathery. Both of these would do the job. This one kind of does come off a little fresher than this one. Both going to be around the fall and winter, okay? You're not going to want to wear these in high heat. You're not going to wear this in the middle of summer, obviously, both of these. But me personally, in my humble opinion, I actually like Ombre a little bit more. Ombre smells, to me, it just smells a little bit richer, if that makes any sense. This one definitely smells leathery, smells woody, smells kind of sweet in the air. But this one just has that nice, slightly more bit of a richer, more intense, more depth in this one than this one. Now, that's not to say this is a bad one. Obviously, if you like that leathery fragrance, you're going to like that one, okay? If you like that type of scent profile, you are going to enjoy that. However, if you come across both of these, I suggest this one just a little bit more. That little bit of touch of that kind of slightly sweet, syrupy smell that you get. Again, that could be from that raspberry. I think there's raspberry or something like that, or some kind of fruit in there. But I think that helps that fragrance just a little bit more. This one just comes off kind of woody, leathery. Again, slightly spicy, a little bit sweet in the air, but my take is I would take this one right here, okay? If you come across both of these, either the Maison Alhambra or actually the Louis Vuitton originals, and you're sitting there, they're probably around the same price, and you're like, man, which one should I pick? Which one does this guy say to pick? I say go for this one. Now, I will grab two more people just to kind of see if that's actually the case with two others, so they will kind of be the judges of this. Guest? The guest of honor is coming back. I'm going to give you a spritz of both because they're pretty similar. One's leathery and a little bit more sweet. One is leathery and almost fresher. You're going to just pick which one you think smells better. So I think I sprayed this one in that hand, right? There's that leathery one. Or we'll give him the darker one on the other. Yeah, which one do you think smells better? Because I think they're similar because they both got that leathery smell, but one that has a touch sweetness that I like. There's a touch of sweetness in there, like when you really just, even though it's super leathery, right?
I prefer this one. It matures a little bit better. The first one.
So now that's definitely, well, you know what? I'm gonna have to give you a fresh spray then, because that's been sitting for like a good 5 minutes. So that. Give him a fresh spray.
I feel like it smells better.
You think so?
Versus initial spray. Am I contradicting everything you're talking
No,
about?
that's good to have a second opinion. I like this one a little bit better. I think there's a little bit more depth in this one, but
I would say, yeah, that dark thing one has a little more depth.
A little bit more depth. I think it's
more
darker.
leather.
It's darker. This one kind of comes off a little bit more on a playful side of things. Like if you are a grown man or maybe you're a youngster and you're like, man, I got to get a leathery fragrance, I don't want it to be too dark, then you kind of go with this one. But if you want to go full out leather, I think this one is the way to go. That kind of what you think too? Like,
I agree.
So he also agrees. Maybe this would be like the 30 and below guy right there. This is the 40 plus guy right there wearing that. See? Drives an Audi. Drives something luxurious. Obviously, that guy does this one right here doesn't drive a Prius or the Ioniq.
Make me think of cigar bar. Am I not needed
See?
anymore?
Cigar bar, see? I said that earlier. So, both of them are kind of like for a bar. This one be a little bit more of just a regular bar. This would be that, again, cigar bar, sitting around all that smoke, all that leather. all those grown, hairy men probably. But that is that. Again, one is kind of sweeter, a little bit more, got a little bit more depth. This one, again, you're gonna get that leather. It kind of comes off slightly fresh, again, up in the air. You get a little bit of that sweetness from that cacao. You get a little bit of that spice from that saffron. But me personally, I like this one a little bit more. Just a little bit more intense, a little bit more depth. Man, this is almost kind of like when you're smelling Dior Homme Intense and then Dior Homme like the Parfum. They're kind of similar. You get that kind of that waxy smell. One kind of comes off more rich and more, it got more depth, that like smooth smell. The other one has that kind of playful but also that grown-up smell. Both of these fragrances smell good, you guys, and both of them, I have no doubts that they're going to perform well. They're going to be great for the occasion that you're going to wear them. Okay, again, you're not going to want to wear these to work. These are going to be like bar time, going out with the guys, maybe outdoors. Maybe you got something going on outdoors in the fall, you know, something cool. But there you go. That was that Jean Lowe Nouveau. Now again, I don't suggest this for everyone. Again, maybe if you are getting into the leather fragrances, you're a little bit younger guy, I would suggest this one. If you're into that full-blown leather, you just go and grab this one, okay? You like that dark, deeper, richer smell, you go grab that one. So, that being said, I'm going to get up out of here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, hit the likes, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Peace.